Is there one quote, something somebody said that you kind of live by?
Lift as you climb.
Lift as you climb.
As you go up, move up, do things, try to bring somebody along with you, help out. Reach out into the community. It's just a motto that I live by.
You have dreams that are big, but they're not just for you.
No.
And they're not just for your sons. They're for like this whole community.
From an early age, Bernard didn't have much, but he never felt poor because he had plenty of books to read, and he considered the local library his second home.
My kindergarten teacher inspired me to thirst for knowledge. It's all about your mind, expanding your mind.
After graduating from high school and earning a bachelor's degree in history and religion, Bernard found himself a single dad by the time he was 23, determined to be a role model to his young sons.
I am currently a computer specialist for the Indianapolis Public Schools. Unfortunately, I am very much struggling. You don't know how many nights I've laid in the bed and cried, knowing the situation that we're in. I've tried as hard as I can to provide for them. I want them to do great things in this world. Shoot for the moon. If you miss it, reach out and grab a star. I would tell them all the time.
Dedicated to the neighborhood where he was raised, Bernard hoped his boys would have a wonderful childhood there. But things had changed. What was once a young, working-class neighborhood filled with promise had become an area full of problems.
It was just violence all around. On this street alone, most of the people who I looked up to are passing on. The elders were telling me that I needed to be one of the people who helped lift it as I climbed, like they did for me. My mission became to be a light in this community.
Bernard created the Pack House 2000, a program that uses knowledge, discipline, and books to enrich the lives of kids and help them reach their goals. Bernard didn't have a permanent location for his program, so he decided to bring kids to libraries, museums, and cultural events throughout the city. And Bernard does this all from his own pocket.
My father is my hero because he is a good role model to me, and kids in our community can look up to him because there's some people in the neighborhood that don't have fathers. When I see him doing good things, it makes me want to strive to do more. I just want to be like him when I grow up.
Today, Bernard is a mentor and a role model to nearly 100 kids in the community. To a lot of these kids, he is the only positive male figure in their lives.
My name is Donald McKenzie, and I'm 16, and I've been knowing Bernard since I was like 8. Bernard was there to say, maybe you should pick up a pen and pad or a book instead of going to pick up a gun just because it seems like that's what's okay. I can call him dad and feel like I actually do have a dad.
He teaches me how to read and takes us to the library and the museum. He feels just like a dad to me.
He's been a mentor to my son. He's been actually a mentor to me. When there's chaos going on in the streets, Bernard is there. Here's a book, walk with me, or let's come in my house, let's talk. A lot of people are good people because of what they do. Bernard is a good person because of who he is. He is a wonderful, wonderful man.
While Bernard works relentlessly to rebuild his community, he struggles to support his own kids in a home that is falling apart.
It's just been one thing after another. The air conditioning unit's been down. It is burning up in the summer, and we're freezing in the winter. The plumbing went out. I have the bucket in here now because that's how we flushing the toilet at the present time.
There's not a lot of space for 3 growing teenagers. Middle brother sleeps on the floor and his feet hangs off the bed. And me and my older brother sleep on the sofa bed and it's broken, so we have to sleep at an angle to keep it from falling on the ground.
I've tried my best to be a homeowner and patch up and everything. I didn't take the responsibility lightly. It was so old and there's so many little things that go wrong. I just want more for my kids and my community. Please help me to help myself, to help my community and my family.
Good morning, McFarland family! Bernard, Dominique, Curtis, and Courtney, wake up and come on out here! Good! What's happening? Come on out here! How are you guys?
Wow! It's like a dream!
You okay? Hey man, we've seen your tape and seen all the things you do, not only for your family, but for the whole community here. And we're excited to be here for you.
I
can't even describe it in words what it means to me. I'm just so glad this bus pulled up.
Yeah, you've kind of been in a tough situation, huh?
Yes, it's been pretty tough. Growing up around the neighborhood like this, we get caught up in the hype, hip-hop scene, but the hard work and learning, school, education, that's where it's all at. Because knowledge is power, you know? I never wanted to give up on my dreams. I never wanted to give up on my community. And I'm glad the community didn't give up on me, my children.
You've been trying to do so much, and the one thing you haven't been able to do is be able to raise your family in a safe house. Well, this week, we're gonna make sure you guys are in a decent house, man. We're gonna take care of that, all right?
And this is the kitchen.
Wow, man, this is, oh boy.
Yeah.
You got problems with the ceiling.
It's the bathroom upstairs. Runs down and leaks down into the kitchen.
Oh, wait, so this is coming from the toilet? Yeah, that's not good at all.
We don't really use that one as much.
Okay.
We use the one down here on the right.
That makes sense.
A little tight squeeze, and this is my bathroom. It's real tight.
Now, you guys share this?
Yes.
So how do you turn,
It doesn't work. We use the tub.
That's what that bucket's for, is to wash your hands in the sink? Oh, man. Now, is this where you guys take showers, or?
Well, the shower doesn't work. We take baths.
I think what's really sad is that they have to use a bucket not only to wash their hands and brush their teeth, but to just flush the toilet. And I think it's important to note that from looking at this home, you can't measure the man who lives in it by where they live and how they live. You have to measure the man by his heart. You know, we talk about heroes, we talk about role models. This is a guy who really is one, man. So this week, we're giving back to him, and we're gonna build him a house that has a strong foundation, just like he's given to his community. Education is a huge thing, but it's also not cheap. Is college something you want for your kids?
I tell them you must. Wow. You know, if I had to go in debt, taking out loans to get them through, you know, but they have to go.
Is there one quote, something somebody said that you kind of live by?
Lift as you climb.
Lift as you climb.
As you go up, move up, do things, try to bring somebody along with you, you know, help out. Reach out into the community. It's just a motto that I live by.
You have dreams that are big, but they're not just for you.
No.
And they're not just for your sons. They're for like this whole community.
I had a teacher, remember how when Miss Shields read a book, she could take you anywhere in the world. She was reading about Europe. When she read it, you felt like you were in Europe. As she was reading about space, you felt like you were in space. When I caught the vision of reading and it taking you places beyond your borders, wow. And I want them to get that same feeling.
Well, you know, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And this week, you're not gonna have to read about it. You're actually gonna go to Europe. You know? That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Wow.
Having someone like Bernard in your life can change the direction of it. So Bernard is not just a great man. He's not just a great father. He's a hero of this community because he shows them that to believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. You can climb out of your situation, and if you do, lift someone out with you, lift as you climb.
When the bus moved and I seen this wonderful, marvelous looking house, it was awesome. In the old home, I felt a lot of pressure, like the walls were closing in and things were falling down around me, and I didn't have the control to stop it. With this new home, feels like the walls are expanding far beyond the four walls of my house, and everybody is benefiting from it. It's broadening your horizon moment, you know. It's awesome, awesome.
Oh my God! Look at this right here.
As soon as I walked into the new house, I felt thankful. And when you look back on like what we were in, the conditioning of the house, you can just break down and start crying. My old house was not in very good shape. Having a new house, it means everything to me because it's to see a house with brand new, like pretty much everything in there, it was the start of a new beginning.